I gave you my heart.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Unlimited fam, this Big Dave coming back at you. Hey, today we're gonna hit you with another Motivational Monday, and we're gonna talk a little bit about keeping a positive mindset and how extremely important and impacting it can be if you just keep a positive mindset throughout the week, all right? So our goal this week is positive mindset. I'll give you a couple of tips and tricks to achieve that goal, and we'll see what happens. Coming at you. So the truth is, you are the only one that has 100% control over your mindset and how you react and your emotions, all right? We all know this, it's 100% true, but we have triggers, and sometimes something triggers us and we react and break our mindset, our positive mindset. So acknowledging the fact that you have control over your emotions and the way you feel and your stress level and your mindset can help, all right? Acknowledging that, understanding that can help. But what do you do when you have a trigger? Something triggers you and you have a response that maybe it's a programmed response. You've been doing this for years. I'll give you an example. If you are driving, I'll say in New York or DC, and there's a lot of traffic, it's congestion, or there's a lot of congestion and people are cutting you off, and every time someone cuts you off, you cuss them out. Well, you've broken your positive mindset. You can be in a great headspace and then all of a sudden someone cuts you off and now you're not in a great headspace. But you've allowed that in your life. You've allowed your trigger to actually change your mindset. And of course, you're not wanting this to happen. It just kind of randomly happens. So let's talk about how you can actually keep it from happening. So how you can keep yourself from responding to the triggers that you have. Again, understanding that you have control is number one. Number two is actually understanding that you have triggers, okay? So certain things elevate your stress levels, all right? And just as a side note, elevated stress levels create cortisol in your body, which really wreaks havoc on everything in your body. From your immune system to your psychology to actually causing you to be, for instance, sick way more than a person with lower cortisol levels. So, random fact. But we're going to talk about how you don't give in to these triggers that you have. Everyone has these triggers. Deleting the triggers will be another video. But understanding that you have these triggers and you have the ability to respond the way you want to respond is key. So this week, what I want you to try to do is identify your triggers, acknowledge your triggers, and don't let your triggers dictate your response. Do things like this. Count from 10 to 1 and try to clear your mind as you do it, and then reevaluate the situation. Or breathing techniques. Deep breathing, which I do every day when I meditate, is absolutely amazing. I really enjoy deep breathing, and although I don't have a lot of stress, it still makes me feel good and calm, okay? Another one is meditating. I meditate for 5 to 10 maybe 15 minutes every morning, and boy, it makes me feel good. I really enjoy it. So meditating can really help you, especially if you have high stress levels, or if you're the type of person that has a lot of anxiety. It can really calm you down. And if you get in the habit of meditating every day, it may impact you tremendously, and you'll see that these triggers that you have will slightly go away. And you know, finding the time to meditate is not as hard as you try to make it be. You can find 5 minutes every day to meditate. If you have an hour-long lunch break, go down to your car or find a room in the building that you work in to just sit. Breathe 5 minutes, and you'll be so relaxed, and you'll come back and you'll tackle the day, and you'll tackle the triggers that you're going to have throughout the day, hopefully a little better. All right, Unlimited fam, so that's our Motivational Monday. We're not going to let anything influence our positive mindset. How we're going to do that, we're going to first acknowledge the fact that we have full control over our emotions, all right? You choose to be angry. You choose to be upset. You choose to flip the person off that cuts you off on the highway. Those are all choices that you make, all right? And you have full control, full agency over these choices, all right? So we're going to acknowledge that. We're going to acknowledge the fact that we have triggers, okay? Some things just set us off, all right? It could be somebody cutting us off in the highway. It could be somebody cursing if you're like big time religious. We all have triggers. And we're going to make sure that we acknowledge the fact that we have triggers in our lives. But we're also going to do something about the fact that we don't need to respond when we are triggered, all right? What we're going to do, we're going to breathe a little bit, right? Count a little bit. Meditate maybe during the week. And I want you guys to let me know how it worked, all right? There's a ton of different ways to make yourself nice and calm without drugs, without pills, internally, because you have control over this. You have control over the way you respond to things in life. So I want you guys to let me know what you did this week to not give in to your trigger and acknowledge the fact that you are fully in control of what you do and how you respond. Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to reply back to everyone, I promise. And maybe what you did can help someone else that's looking at the video or commenting. All right? I love you, Unlimited fam. You guys be good. Peace.
Again.